Monat, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And we are talking about my August favorites. So August is my birthday month, falls pretty much right in the middle of the month, August 16th. Mark that on your calendar for next year. It's a big one, but we'll talk about that more another time. Anyways, yeah, so August is my birthday month, and I had a whole host of favorites. Again, I'm going to go through my playlist favorites first, and then I'll get into my girly stuff and talk about that later. I will mention that, again, from last month, I talked about my favorite podcast, No Sleep Till Sudbury. It was incredible this month. I made a playlist for every single episode. He had on Ron McLean twice. Incredible. Every single person he had on the show was outstanding, and the conversations were fantastic. I've been listening to his podcast since it started, and I feel like he's really hitting his stride. And yeah, it's great to see somebody take off and be successful. So still my favorite podcast, but from my playlist, some of the ones that I have selected are, of course, Blue Rodeo. I went to see them in concert with my brother. It was amazing. I love them. I had never seen them before, and I am a big Blue Rodeo fan. Some people believe that you cannot be a Tragically Hip fan and a Blue Rodeo fan. I strongly disagree. The title track of this month's playlist is Try. And Try is definitely one of my favorite Blue Rodeo songs. And I like it so much because I used to think that love was about knowing somebody so well. But I don't know, my ideas around love are kind of evolving and changing. And the thing that I love about this song is the chorus. Every time you walk in the room, I could never be sure of a smile. You're never the same way twice, but I'm falling in love. And to me, I find that very interesting because there's a certain aspect to desirability that is unexpected, and I think required for lifetime love. And this song, I really feel that connection to. It was amazing in concert. It was everything. That Blue Rodeo concert was outstanding. One of the other concerts that I went to was with my mother and my brother. Stephen and I got my mom a concert ticket for her birthday to see Rod Stewart and Cyndi Lauper. I am a big fan of both of them as an artist. And one song that Rod Stewart did not play, I was so choked and disappointed about, was Hot Legs. I absolutely love that song, and it reminds me so much of my mother and I. When I was younger, I always helped with all the chores around the house and the cleaning, and we used to blast Rod Stewart and dance around the house. Unplugged is by far my favorite Rod Stewart album, and that's because my mom had that CD when I was a kid, and we played it non-stop when we were cleaning. And yeah, I love Hot Legs. It's just such a great song. I was so disappointed that they didn't play it, but overall he was fantastic, and he played so many great songs. Like The Rhythm of My Heart, I love that song. It was so good. He was everything I had anticipated and more in concert. And Cyndi Lauper was absolutely outstanding. I got a great video clip of my mom and I singing together to Girls Just Want to Have Fun. And that song means the world to me. So yesterday, was it yesterday? No. August 31st was the anniversary of me living in Toronto for 20 years. And why is that significant? Because Girls Just Want to Have Fun was a song that my girlfriend Wendy and I and the other girls that hung out on my floor in residence, What's Up R2 crew, we used to blast this every Thursday night before we went up to Caps. and I love to hear the song so much. It was fantastic in concert. The other song that I loved hearing in concert from her was Time After Time. It was beautiful. Cyndi Lauper was incredible. She's an amazing artist. I am so happy that I got to go see both of them, and my mom was so happy and she was super surprised. So it was a really great show. Another song that is on my playlist is from Miranda Lambert, who I also saw this month, and it was exceptional in concert as well, and it is Vice. And the line from Vice that I love is, "When it hurts so good, you gotta play it twice." So I have talked so much about my connection to music and my emotions and my mental health, and there is times when you need to feel pain. And you can listen to music to help you get through that pain. And then there's times when you want to be happy and you don't listen to that music. You listen to music that makes you happy. So I actually got some albums this month. I won't grab them, I'll just talk about them. But one of the albums that I got that makes me feel pain and it makes me feel sad is Nirvana Unplugged. I am a huge Nirvana fan. And it actually started with Unplugged. It is what really drew me into that. But yeah, I have to be in I want to cry and be depressed mood to listen to that. If I don't feel like feeling that, I can't listen to that album. If I want to feel like I'm happy, another album that I got was Bob Marley's Greatest Hits, and Bob Marley just always makes me feel happy. So yeah, those are two of my other favorites. My albums are definitely favorites, but I will go back to my playlist. And there's a song on there, it's very fun and playful, from Little Big Town called Day Drinking. And one of the lines from it is, "Don't need a reason for a happy hour." And I feel like that's true in the summer. You do not need a reason for a happy hour. One of my favorite activities in the summer is day drinking. And I am not ashamed to admit that. The sun and being out on a patio, I absolutely love it. This song is amazing. It just gets you up, gets you excited, gets you ready to go out and do some day drinking. And this was a StubHub deal. I got Kenny Chesney and Old Dominion. They were incredible. Kenny Chesney has amazing energy. Like, he is just phenomenal, and I will go see him again anytime. He's got a real beachy feel to him. But yeah, the song that I really connected to this month was Get Along, and it's from his newer album, and it's "Scared to live, scared to die. We ain't perfect, but we try." That's the line. And I believe that you need to not be afraid to live and not be afraid to die, because death is an inevitable thing. We're all gonna die, so why fear it? Why not just live life on your own terms? So guys, that's my playlist. Now, I'm gonna take a sip. Now into my makeup favorites, and there is a lot. So, the Jennifer Lopez collection. These eyelashes, it's actually half lashes. I went through one pair and it came with the second pair. I am saving these, the second pair, for Jared and Marlene's wedding. I love these lashes. They are incredible. I cannot say enough good things about it. Another thing that I used a lot was my Jennifer Lopez palette from Inglot that I put together. And they're all very neutral colors, very timeless, very classic. I really do enjoy that a lot. Of course, this is really getting like, I don't know if I can even show you completely what it looks like because I don't want it to fall out. But yeah, this is from my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Marisi highlighter. That is still very much a love, and it is on me right now. Rediscoveries. There was some rediscoveries this month, and this is my Tom Ford palette. It has a highlighter, blush, and of course a bronzer in it as well. I actually do have a little bit of a highlighter layered on, and I have a blush on today as well too. Is a palette from Becca, and this is the Be Optimistic Becca Be Light palette for light to medium. I would say that these are actually comparable to Hourglass Ambient lighting powders. This was $55, and the ambient lighting powders are $55. I believe this is limited edition, so if you haven't picked it up, do so. It is definitely worth it in my opinion. The Discovery is from NARS, and it is a bronzer that has been well loved previously to this month, but I pulled it out. It is the Laguna Terra bronzer, and it's got like a scent to it as well too, but it's hard to describe. It's kind of beachy, but yeah, I have been working my way through that, and it is on my face right now. But then still, what is actually on my eyes and a little bit on my face as well too is the Tarte Bronzer Bar Palette, the Park Avenue Princess Contouring Palette. I love this. It is fantastic. The Love Flush Blush collection from Too Faced. I have been using this a lot. More so focused on this side, probably in the fall, winter, I'll use that a little bit more. They're cool toned, but yes, I do really enjoy this palette as well. No surprise, this is still in my heavy rotation. I have it on my eyes today as well, and this is the Aspen Ovard palette from Tarte. It's the Cheekathon palette. They have something similar right now from Benefit. It is fantastic, a great value. I believe you pay, there's 5 full-size blushes in here, and it's a price of 2, so that is definitely something you should look at picking up if you have not. The Urban Decay Sin Afterglow palette, I do really enjoy this as well too. I am a huge fan of the Sin highlighter, and all of the colors in this palette are fantastic as well too, and great for layering. Okay, so even more blush. One of my all-time favorite blushes from MAC is their Mineralized Skin Finish in Warm Soul. I do not have it on today, but I had it on many times in the month of August. I love that blush. Something that is new to me, and I do use it as a highlight. Actually, I like it on my collarbone. It is a little bit darker than the Amazing. I do have it on my lids today, and this is Whisper of Guilt from MAC. It is everything you have heard. I picked it up at the outlet for a very good deal. Now, another one of my favorites is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. This is fantastic for the summer heat. It has been a go-to of mine. 2 things that I have used that are kind of similar yet different are the by Terry CC Serum. I have used this in the past month, but I've also picked up the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the medium. I could have gone light medium or medium. They didn't have light medium. This probably will only be good for me for the summer as my tan fades. This will probably get used less, and this one I can use more. This one I do like when I want a lighter coverage day. You can put it underneath, get that glow, and not be so layered. This is for more heavier coverage. I do layer another foundation over top of it, and typically that foundation has been Shape Tape. The hydration formula is my favorite, but I did pick up a new foundation as well from Inglot. It is the AMC Cream Foundation, and it is budge proof, and it's thin. It's not really, it's not cakey. It's definitely a great foundation from Inglot. Something else that I have been enjoying and I'm getting close to the end of is the Air Flash from Dior. I feel like this is the perfect touch-up foundation. So I put on my makeup in the morning, but then I come home and I want to go out after. I will put this on a little bit as a touch-up and go over it with powders and whatnot. From Tarte, it is the Amazonian Clay Creaseless Concealer. It's in new packaging. I dig the new packaging. This is super thick, but it is true to its name. It is creaseless. I actually find it easier to work with than Shape Tape. And now it's in a better delivery method. So, if you don't like Shape Tape, I highly recommend you pick this up. I know my mom, this is her favorite concealer from Tarte. So, we are getting near the end, guys. My lip products, this was in last month, still in this month. It is from Buxom. It is just simple, easy to go to. Last month's, this month, by Terry Baume de la Rose. Fantastic. From Too Faced, the Sex on the Peach. lipstick. That's what I have on right now. It is very neutral, easy to go to lipstick, and I have really been enjoying that. And then I also have been enjoying from the Jennifer Lopez collection with Inglot. This is Peach Pearl, and I will put some on right now. Ooh, it smells good. This is not a sticky lip gloss. This is a very smooth lip gloss. So on a stickiness scale, like MAC's lip gloss is still damn sticky. This is not sticky. Like, put my lips together. Don't have any of that. Ladies know what I'm talking about. Anyways, getting down to the nitty gritty from Tarte, I have been enjoying their Shape Tape Primer, eyeshadow primer. It is very good. It's what I have on my lids right now. Another Inglot product that I have absolutely fallen in love with is their eyebrow pencil. So the packaging on this is amazing. It's very luxe feeling, and it's got a great little brush on it. But my favorite combo is still with the MAC Pro Longwear Brow Set Waterproof, and I have Emphatically Blonde. That is my favorite combo of the moment for my brows. And then on my lashes, I, of course, this has been in every single one, the It Cosmetic Tightlin Waterproof. I love this. I did pick up, just for a change, a small version of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara in waterproof. I do enjoy this. I find it actually better in a smaller container. I feel like, I don't know, there's some mascaras that I have tried in these smaller containers that are good. And then you get the full size, and it, like, this one I find dries out quickly in full size. So to me, the smaller containers are the way to go with that. The other thing that I have, of course, enjoyed is my Tarte dual-ended liner. And then something that I had picked up is this winged liner stencil. And I have been doing wings more lately because of this. That's it, guys. That is all of my monthly favorites. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do, and click the notification bells for email reminders when I upload videos. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys, and always remember, life's a journey, not a destination, so buckle up and enjoy the ride.